Huh, interesting. We're maintaining visual connections with your hands and feet.
The camera needs to be raised a little bit.
That's odd. Yeah, hang on.
Excellent. Stop. Perfect. Perfect.
Interesting. We're not seeing our own picture, but okay.
As long as you can see us.
You can see us?
Good, we can. Yeah.
See, I shined it up and everything.
You made Brad wear a tie today, too?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. He's getting paid today.
Fair enough.
Chairman Guerin, are you on?
I am on.
Excellent. New York State Racing Parimutuel Wagering and Breeding Law, Section 102, provides that the New York State Gaming Commission shall consist of 7 members, appointed by the Governor by and with the advice and consent of the Senate. 6 members having been confirmed by the New York State Senate affords the Commission an ability to establish a quorum and undertake action. This present meeting of the Commission is now called to order. Ms. Secretary, will you please call the roll?
John Crotty.
Here.
Mark Guerin.
Present.
Peter Machete. John Baklemba.
Here.
Barry Sample.
Here.
Todd Snyder.
Here.
Ms. Secretary, please have the record reflect that Chairman Guerin is participating by telephone and thus cannot count towards quorum establishment nor for official voting purposes. He may, however, fully participate in any discussion and indicate how he would have voted had he been physically present or maintained a bilateral visual presence. Please have the record reflect that a quorum of qualified members is present, thus enabling transaction of business. Chairman Guerin?
Well, thank you, Rob. I regret I can't be there to join you and appreciate everyone's participation. Our lone item for action today is the appointment of the gaming facility location board members, and we've asked Rob Williams to detail that.
Thank you. By New York Racing Parimutuel Wagering and Breeding Law, Section 109A, the Commission is required to select 5 individuals to serve as members of the Gaming Facility Location Board. As you are all aware, in March, the Commission formally seated 3 appointees. Today, the Commission has 2 additional board nominees for consideration. The names, biographies, and conflicts review have been previously circulated for Dennis E. Glazer and Kevin S. Law to be members of the Gaming Facility Location Board. Mr. Chairman?
Well, thank you, Rob. Probably might make sense that we take them individually. As Rob has indicated, their biographies and conflicts review have been previously circulated. So may I have a motion then to accept the appointment of Dennis E. Glazer to the Gaming Facility Location Board?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Is there any discussion on the motion regarding Mr. Glazer? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. We now have before us, we have accept a motion to accept the nomination for Kevin S. Law to the Gaming Facility Location Board. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Great. Has it been seconded?
Second.
Any discussion on the motion to accept the appointment of Kevin S. Law? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. It's appropriate, Rob, I guess, to forward to our secretary that I have an electronic message from Member Commissioner Machete indicating that had he been present, he would also have voted in favor of the motion to appoint both Mr. Glazer and Mr. Law. And I would add, should my circumstances have been such that I could have joined you, I also would have joined the unanimous vote here on this call, on this meeting, to appoint Mr. Glazer and Mr. Law. So I would respectfully ask that our record reflect that.
Please do that.
Rob?
Yes.
That's all we have today on the published agenda.
Great. That concludes, I guess, the published agenda, as Rob indicates. Do any of the commissioners have any additional items or that they'd like to present for consideration?
Nothing here, Mr. Chairman. No.
Great. Well, hearing none, this very efficient meeting of the New York State Gaming Commission is adjourned. And I thank you all very much for your cooperation and engagement here today.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you.
And I'll see you later.
Thanks.
Thank you.